Hi Samurais and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, the first video of 2022. Holy cow. I feel like the last couple of weeks have just blown by. You know, I had plans to do the unboxing video of the Rudolph collection and things have just been a whirlwind between personal stuff and work and just the holidays in general and hosting here at our home for the first time for Christmas. I do apologize that we never got the Rudolph video up. Maybe I'll do like a TikTok or a Facebook Live, just kind of going through that whole collection. Anyways, guys, let's get down to it. The reason why we're here, the absolute greatness that is Glamlite and the CEO Giselle. We're diving into their newest collection, which is the Icy Collection. When I tell you guys, this collection is everything that I could ever imagine. I did use this collection to create this eye look, which I do have a tutorial on the eyeshadows looks that I did create towards the end of this video. But make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that way you're notified when new content is uploaded. This year we're going harder on videos. We're going more intense on Instagram and TikTok. So if you haven't, make sure you do find my channel over on TikTok, Alluring Enchantress Beauty. Same with Instagram, and give those both a like or follow. But let's get into it, guys. So the palette does open, or the box does open. This is what it looks like. I did take the items out of it. I should probably just put them back in for you, but I'm going to take them back out anyway, so I'm just going to show you what they look like. So first and foremost, we have two palettes. We have the Blue Raspberry Icy Palette and the Cherry Icy Palette. Both of these are absolutely stunning in person. When you open the packaging, you have the freeze at the bottom with a little freeze bear. And then this is the inside of the Blue Raspberry Palette. And these shades are so beautiful in person. I am going to insert the swatch video here. So that way you guys can see them. It is a video compared to some of the pictures that I've posted of swatches. Just some of the shimmers really needed a video, so that's why I did the video with these particular palettes. Next in the collection is the Cherry Icy Palette. Again, normally I'm not one for reds, just because I feel like it can get a little crazy. But honestly, with how this turned out, I might be a red eyeshadow gal now. But we'll see what the future holds. Same thing with this mirror. It has the ice freeze here and the polar bear down at the bottom. And then getting closer, this is our color scheme for the palette. And just like the blue one, I will insert the video of the swatches here. With both sets of swatches, I did put down a base or an eyeshadow primer and let that dry down before I put the eyeshadow on top of it, just so you could get the real full effect of what it would look like with the eyeshadow primer. So the PR box that I bought, it was $79. I know there are influencers out there that have a code. I unfortunately don't have a code, but that's okay. I still paid the $80 for it. With that, you get the two palettes and what I think is the absolute cutest little thing that I've ever seen. The lip glosses. There are 3 lip glosses that come with this collection. They come in this super cute icy cup, And the cup does unscrew, and they fit right in, well, if I can get it in, they fit right into the top. You can take the little plastic piece out and just pop them right back in, whatever you feel like. The cup does also come with a straw if you want to use it instead. I'm probably going to just display mine. I eventually want to put shelves behind me in my makeup room and use that as my backdrop instead of colors all the time. Just kind of switch it up here and there. But in the cup, you do get 3 different lip glosses as well. These are the 3 that you get. You get the cherry, you get the blue raspberry, and the Coca-Cola or cola lip glosses. I do have a cola on right now onto my lips. With these glosses, they're not super sticky, which is great because I'm not about a super sticky gloss. But the cherry one does have a little bit of a red tint to it. You can see the cola on my lips, but I will still go ahead and swatch that for you guys live. I feel like the cola one's more of like a coppery cola. And then the blue raspberry, which is going to be kind of hard to see on camera because it is basically clear with blue reflex in it. But these are the 3 lip glosses that you get with this collection. So you get the 2 palettes, the lip gloss, the cup, and the straw for $80. If you want the palettes themselves, you can get them. They are $25 a piece on the website. And the 3 lip gloss set that comes with the cup is $28. Now you can get just the collection. You can get just the palettes together. And that is on sale on their website for $69 right now. It is normally $78. So in the grand scheme, I'm sorry, that is the full collection, meaning the palettes and the lip glosses. You don't get the PR packaging with it. That one's normally $78. For $2 or $3 more, you can get the full PR box if you like Icy as much as I do. Overall, I thoroughly think this is worth the $80 price point. Glamlite never ceases to amaze me. Their pigmentation is always on point. I don't know how she does it, but Giselle is the cream of the crop. She just knows what she's doing over there. If you do want this palette, head over to glamlite.com. It is still available from what I saw tonight. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into the eye tutorial on how I created this eyeshadow look. I love you all. I hope you are having an amazing day, and let's get into it. With this look, I have already done the rest of my face, but I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to be going in with the Glamlite Icing eyeshadow base. This is white frosting, complete white. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it on my eyelid. I apologize, my nails look so horrible right now. I had one snap off like 7 or 8 days after I had them done, and then these 3 have popped off within the last like 3 or 4 days. I'm super sad, but I'm trying to hold out to get them done because our friend's wedding is next Saturday on the 15th, and I want them to look really nice and fresh for that. So I'm holding out. So now that we have that applied, the first palette we're going to be going into is the blue Icing palette. And you guys will get the close-up. This is what the inside of the mirror looks like. And this is the color story for this palette. I did swatches, but I'll put those in the video. But I really just want to dive into using this and just kind of playing around with it. The first shade that I'm going to be going into is the shade Melted. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH53 brush. And I'm going to put this into the crease. This stuff is very pigmented. In previous videos, like I've told you guys, Glamlite, when it comes to their pigmentation, they do not play around. So I've just barely tapped a little bit of product onto my brush. So I'm just going to go in and tap that onto my eyelid. Since I am doing a halo, an ombre halo, I'm just tapping it into the corner of my outer lid just to get the vibrancy that I'm looking for. I'm going to take my JS10 brush. It's a little bit smaller than the one that I was using. And I want to take this just to really get into my inner corner with this Melted shade. And guys, I'm literally just putting a little bit of the powder on the brush, and I'm getting this kind of pigmentation from it. Now taking the shade Polar Bear, which is this very pretty blue. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to take this brush and we're going to smoke out the Melted shade slightly. Next, we're taking the shade Icicles, and we're going to be applying it to this small area right here and blending it into the Melted shade. now taking the shade Frozenated, we're going to go in and blend the rest of the darker blue out, so that way we get that nice ombre effect. And for this I'm using my JH40 detail brush. For the final shade that we're going to be using from this palette, we're going to be taking the shade Chillin', and we're going to be applying it right to the center of the eyelid. Alright, so this is what we're going to do for this side. On the other eye, we're going to be going in with the Cherry Icy Palette. I am going to save the mascara for after I get the other side done, but I really like how the blue turned out so far. It's like a little icy dream eyeshadow, and I love it. To start our red side, I'm going to be going in with the shade Treat on the red palette. And I'm using my Morphe Lisa Frank yellow brush. And the same thing with this shade. I'm going to put this right into the crease and the inner and outer corner. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Flavorific. And I'm going to be using a JS13 detail brush. And I'm going to do a slight smoke out of the top red that we just put on. Now taking the shade Cool Taste, I'm going in with a M506 brush and we're going to finish smoking out the top portion of our eye. I'm just going back in with that treat shade just to darken up those corners back up. For the inner portion of our halo, we're going to be going in with the shade Wild Cherry. Okay, so we went ahead and added the Wild Cherry to that inner portion of our eye. To finish this up, next, and the final color that we're going to be using is the Colorful Tongue. This Colorful Tongue shade right here. And we're going to be putting that, like I said, right into the center of that eyeshadow look. And that is the red cherry side using the Cherry Icy Palette. We have our eyes finished. We're going to go in and curl our eyelashes and do our mascara, and we'll be right back. And for mascara, we're going to go in with our Tarte Man Eater mascara. Now the mascara is complete, and I am going to go in with the Cola lip gloss just to add a little something to my lips. I'm not going to do a full-blown lipstick this time. And lastly, we're going to go in with our Morphe Continuous Setting Spray just to set everything in place. Alright guys, so this is the final look using the Glamlite Icy Collection. Holy Batman. Holy wow. So overall, this collection, as always, Glamlite completely knocked it out of the park. Giselle nailed it. The pigmentation is literally on point. I cannot rave about this collection anymore. Definitely worth the money. I paid $80 for the whole PR box, which is so cute. This is the giant PR box that opens all the way up like this. And like I said, it was $80 for the giant PR box. Completely worth it. I am obsessed with how the look came out. I'm obsessed with the palettes and the lip gloss and just the packaging in general. I am hyped on this collection. I did just check the website. The PR box is still available. I highly recommend anyone who loves these colors or loves anything icy, please do yourself a favor and get these palettes because they are phenomenal. But overall, that is it, guys. I highly suggest just do yourself a favor. Check out Glamlite if you haven't before. I honestly slept on them for a long time, and then I finally took a dive with the Ice Cream Dream palette, and I haven't looked back since. I am completely obsessed with Glamlite, and maybe one day I'll be on their PR list and give you guys all the newest and greatest from Glamlite. But otherwise, guys, that is it for today's video. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon at the bottom so that way you're notified when more content is uploaded. And that is it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.